All right. God ain't done with me yet. God ain't done with me yet, y'all. The good Lord is not done with me yet. I'm sitting here in the spirit and I heard batteries not included. Y'all remember that? My 80s, 90s babies, y'all remember when it said batteries not included, okay? And instantly I was like, batteries not included. And it hit me. 2 Samuel 7, Chronicles 17, God's promise to David. Okay, we're going to tap into this real quick. So if you remember, David wanted to move the temple, okay, the temple that was where the people would go to pray and worship God, okay, and hear God. He wanted to remove it because he wanted to place it into a house or into a building, a nice, area, because he was just like, for all God has done for me. If you know the story of David, he was a shepherd boy, and what God had provided for him was out of this world. So David, being a loving, servant to God, wanted to do something special. Now, this is the part where I just said, this is why I do not follow the church, folks. I do not, you heard me, go down that rabbit hole with charms, tarot cards, oil, and all that good stuff. And that's just me being funny right there. I am not by any means going to go down that road of believing that you need all of that to sustain in God's presence. I repeat it again. You do not need a charm and evil eye, tarot cards, oil, shawls, all that stuff. Okay, I don't care what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You can't sit there and say that this is worshiping God with oil, but then tell somebody else this is also worshiping God with I can't even think of it, with I don't even know what that herb is. And in that moment, I heard God say to me, he said, batteries are not included because you are made whole. You do not need these things to represent me. You don't need these things to be protected. Wearing a cross does not symbolize that you are God's anointed one, that God knows you personally. Many people will fall short of this. I guarantee you that. There are many people who are portraying and they are out here perpetrating like they are somebody noble to God and do not know him at all. They love the aesthetic. I keep saying that. They love the aesthetic. They can pray like a madman, a mad woman in a room, and I promise you their tongue still speaks lies. They can worship, they can do all this propaganda that shows that they are a true lover of God, and they can be in your pulpit, they can be putting their hands on you, on your crown. If you know anything about your crown, you'll be very careful who you let touch your hair. You'll be very careful what you put in your hair. You'll be very careful who you allow to pray over your head, all that. Put items that you put on your head, hats, scarves, all that stuff around your neck. You'll be very careful. This thing goes deep. So I want to read to you 2 Samuel 7, Chronicles 17. One day David called on the prophet Nathaniel to him. He does not seem right that he said, I don't feel that it's right that I'm living in this palace, okay? And God's covenant chest, okay, is not, and it's in a tent. So he wanted to build a temple, okay, that would exalt God, because a lot of times we think that God wants this, and God's like, we learned this. We learned this with Samuel and the whole Saul situation. Okay, if you haven't heard that video, you need to go check it out. If you have not read, okay, that verse or that or that Bible story, you need to go read it, because we learned what happened when you tried to do things on your own and you were not called to. So many people trying to summon demons out and don't even know what they're doing. Now demons run amok in their house. What? God never called you to do that. A lot of people trying to play God. There's people on here with the Netflix, trend, where people are sitting there saying, one lady said that the church had asked her, the pastor asked her to take her deceased baby and carry it around, and was promising to bring the baby back to life. And even though that's a very traumatic experience, this is what they do. They prey on your pain. They prey on, and I'm not talking about preachers, I'm talking about everybody who is not living right, who is lying through their teeth, who is living a false life. I'm not saying living right, but living a false life. I'm talking about you are claiming that you are anointed, aligned with God, you're walking with God, and you are not. I'm talking about those people, not people who are mending the fence, trying to live their life right, but they are being authentically accountable and saying that I still have things that I'm struggling with. I'm talking about people who purposely know that they are in a pulpit, who are purposely placing hands on people, on children, on babies, and know goodness well that they're not living right. I'm talking about you. God is saying to his people who are yearning for a word, who are praying for someone to give them the true, authentic of God, is letting me, this is me telling you that God said batteries are not included. You don't need all that. And he's given a prime example in Second Samuel 7, Chronicles 17, where he then says, David had wanted to build the temple, okay? And he asked Nathaniel, that night God had spoke to Nathaniel, and he told Nathaniel to tell David, do not do that. Do not do that. And this is why he said to not do that, because it takes away the whole, it builds a smoke and mirrors where you believe that this is what it takes, catch it, I'm throwing it, to find me. That you have to dress like this, look like this, pour oil on you. You gotta have the Holy Ghost. You gotta be able to kick off your shoes and run around. What about introverted people who don't do that but love God? Now it makes them think, and I'm speaking for those who really go through this, because I can speak it because I went through it, where you don't look like that, so you don't think that you have the Spirit of God in you. Let's keep going. So he says David was bitterly disappointed, but Nathaniel continued, God does not want you, check it, to build him a house, for it is he who built a house for you. You are the house. Let me say it again. You are the house. You are all God needs to represent him. I didn't see Jesus, aka Messiah, Yahusha, out there carrying smudging. That was the word I was looking for. Smudging the house. Wearing a evil eye on his necklace, on his finger. Got tats on his body that represents Christ. Wake up. These people are clowning. You're going to a circus. And don't say, oh, my church, I don't want to hear it. Your church ain't no better than this church. Okay? So then he says, it is because of him that you left your sheep and fields to become the king of Israel. He promised that he will be with you and help you overcome your enemies. So why do you need an evil eye to protect you? You better think real quick. Why are you doing that? If he just said he's with you, he's going to protect you, and you claim it now, this is your words, that you are holier than thou. Why do you need this around you, over you, a necklace that represents that? Why do you need that? Because who are you protecting yourself from? Who are you protecting? Let's start there. Now, I'm gonna leave on this, because you really need to realize what you're really doing. And this is for those who claim that they are worshiping God, but literally burning candles, tarot carding, all this, wearing crosses, oil, shawls. Y'all, batteries are not included, said the Lord. You are enough. That Barbie you bought don't need no battery. That toy you bought don't need no battery. It's enough. You are enough. Play with what you got. Be happy with what you got. I just heard in the spirit. That is all you need to worship me. I don't need all this glam and glory.